Listen. We need to talk about NC. Look how you already given him nicknames. I was shooketh. That is so wild for your mum to do. The wig! Nicholas Chavez. We need to talk about him. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually quite nervous in doing a video about this, but at the same time, this is what I'm saying to my friends, and this is what I've been talking about lately. And I cannot be the only one. Like I can't be the only one that is thinking this. So guys, I'm shy. This is what happened. I like the feeling where you have a new crush on someone. Like, I know it's never gonna happen, and he's in a relationship anyway, a happy, healthy relationship for many years. That's fine. It's actually okay to appreciate God's beautiful creation. And I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, and I don't know, this is unhinged for me saying this, I don't know. And if this gets like sorry, I can't behave. I watched the Menendez Brothers and their story, the documentary, well, not the documentary, the Netflix series of it. As to be honest, I knew about the story, but I didn't know much about in depth. And actually that show itself is the way they portrayed the brothers, especially like even with like how they marketed it, in the sense that there was something else going on with them, and kind of sexualizing the brothers, like putting out the potential idea that maybe because, you know, maybe they had the secret like feelings for each other, maybe that's why they killed their parents, and just like going down the sociopathic, like the way they portrayed it, and which is also the real, like Lyle and is it Eric? Lyle and Eric, the real guys, they've also feel like the direction of how they were portrayed they weren't really happy with that. And I also agree, based on like reading the story and watching the courtroom, like the actual live tapes of the brothers in the courtroom, I was like, bro, like this is Netflix why. And I think they're actually doing another documentary which is coming out this month of the situation. But aside from that, the first thing that my friends and I were saying when we saw it is like the actors playing the brothers, absolutely, yeah, absolutely, they're like cute, okay, they're cute, like let's call it is, they're cute. And I remember when I was watching, like that was my first thought, okay, it was my first thought. I was like, oh, they're cute. And because the guy that's playing Eric, let me find his name before I continue talking. When I started watching the Menendez Brothers Netflix series, at first I wasn't like into it. I was just kind of like having it as a background just to help me get through the day of my boring work. And then I remember just seeing, sorry, spoiler alert, but I just remember seeing not Niall. I remember seeing Eric being played by the actor Cooper. He was talking to his therapist. He was sitting in the room on the chair and he was just like crying, and I was just looking at him and I was like, oh, he's so cute. Obviously besides the point of what he was sharing and why he was crying, but let's not lie, when we first saw him we were like, oh, he's cute. Let's call a spade. That is what we were all thinking. So I remember just seeing like him, I was just looking at him and I was just like, yeah, he's cute. And I was talking to my mom, because my mom was also watching it as well, and she was like, oh, the brother Eric is really cute. And I was like, yeah, he's cute. And then I don't know what happened as the show went on and I got more interested. Somehow, I don't know what happened, my eyes was diverted to Lyle. As insane the character he was playing, because he's literally very dramatic, over the top. And honestly, when I look at the live court, the real life Lyle in the court videos that I watched on internet, I was just like, oh, like I don't get that vibe. I don't think, is Lyle that really over the top? I was like, oh, I don't really get that vibe from him. But anyway, besides the point. So at this point, like, yes, I'm listening to his story, but I'm also like watching Lyle, because I was like, first of all, This guy is a very good actor. From crying on cue, no, guys, it's impossible. I can't do it. I've tried to cry on cue many times. I tell people I can, but I can't. I really can't. Like, that's me in my delusional world. Like, I feel like, yeah, I can cry on cue. It's hard. It's actually very hard. And the emotion, I remember when he was put onto the stand talking about the experiences, is that how he goes from, it looks like this brother, like, you know, he doesn't really give an F about like kids, parents. He's like, yeah, we've done it. Let's pay some money, to like, when he calls the police and he's like crying on the phone, he's like, oh, my parents, someone's killed my parents, it's the mafia, it's the mafia. And then you hear Eric in the background like go, oh my God. I was like, the acting, really, like, these boys, I was like, wow, this is not some A-level drama. This is real, this is drama. Like, I was very impressed. And then as the show went on, I think I just don't know, my eyes was just looking, I was just so drawn to Lyle's like character. Like, I was drawn to Nicholas, a beautiful NC, Nicholas Chavez. I was just drawn to him. I don't know if it's the eyes. I don't know if it's the presence of how he walks into the room. It's like, I don't know if it's even how, there's one scene, like when they were in the jail, and you see like how the brothers are like, they're going from this certain lifestyle, like this rich boy lifestyle, to literally managing how to just cope in like different upsetting conditions in a prison. And Lau has to deal with the fact that this guy, like his dad, guys, if the dad, his hair, like his dad literally put some like hair removal cream in his hair to the point like this middle part is gone, and he has like a wig, like Lau pays for a wig to put it on. And that scene when his mom ripped it off
to save you.
You don't get to say when you did exactly the same thing when you were my age, Mom.
You are the hypocrite, huh? What about this?
Oh. Oh.
Lyle.
Like, 3 years ago? 4?
I was shook. I was like, eh? I think that's when I was like, I'm hooked into the show, because I was like, that is so wild for your mum to do. I was like, oh. I was like, not the wig. Guys, I've been in situations when that's happened. Okay, situation. I was at work. It was like a work summer party. It was like, I think it was last year. Yeah, it was last year. Let me not lie to you guys. I remember I was dancing with my friend. I was like this, and I had like a headband wig on, and I honestly, it was a new one, and I was just like, I thought it was secure. And then I went like this, and I just felt my hair slipping back. And I was like, and my friends, you know, like when your friends are hypey, they're like, yeah, yeah. And I was like, and their face changed, and I changed, and I was like, it's my wig falling off. And it literally went like this. And guys, listen, they're not like black people in my firm, so for them to see my hair, so I was like, oh my gosh, I ran into the bushes and I had to go and put my wig on. What is the point of me telling you the story? I was embarrassed, and it was by accident. So imagine out of nowhere, you're not expecting, because you don't know when your wig is going to fall off or not. Do you know what I mean? You think in your mind it's secure. You don't know when your wig is going to fall off or not. And in that moment, literally, my body, like my spirit left my body, because I was like, oh my gosh, like, today's not the day. So imagine out of nowhere, and such an unhinged behavior, your mom just comes to rip off the wig. Insane, just insane. And so when I saw Lyle cry, I was like, this guy's acting, you know. And then crying to the police about his parents, and then you see him like even on the jury stand when he was crying. Like, I was so moved by Lyle's story, and knowing to think that he actually messed up to this woman that was recording him and he was outside of prison. That's another story for that. Because Lyle, there's sometimes I'm like, Lyle, Netflix Lyle. I'm like, Lyle, dude, just stop, okay? Like, you're making things worse. But that, when he was giving his when he was testifying and talking about his story, I genuinely was like tearing up. Even with Eric as well. Eric, I think that episode 5, that 35 minutes monologue, I think it took them, he did it all in one shot. The screen focused on Eric. You don't get any like flashbacks to kind of help support the story and for you to even be more engaged. Everything from his facial expressions to his words, the way he was saying the words, I was moved, and it wasn't like the emotions that he conveyed. I felt moved. I felt so. I started crying, and I'm like, somebody free these boys, get them out of jail. Like, oh my gosh. Let me breathe. When I saw Lyle, Nicholas, when he went from testify and he was like crying, like really crying, and I'm like, I still believe like in that moment in the show, like everything you say, like all the emotions were true. Like, it's not easy to kind of talk about this stuff in front of people you don't know. It shoots to him just kind of like smiling at with his brother. Like, he can literally cry on cue and then smile. I was so impressed. Lyle is like, some people have said that he was over the top, but I on it, like, maybe for like Lyle actually, like, he's not like this in real life. But if we're just gonna take that out and just like, okay, this is Lyle and this is how the guy's acting. If I was so mesmerized where I was literally like, this guy is really, really good. Like, he's really good.
She's really good.
I somehow find him more attractive, and I was like, he can honestly totally, like, he can get it. But I'm talking about Nicholas. Now I'm looking at Nicholas, guys. I'm trying to explain myself. That doesn't get me in trouble. But looking at Nicholas, the actor, I was just there like, bro, you're cute. Like, I'm sorry, like, this, I love Eric, I love Cooper, but this boy, I don't know what it is, if it's the energy that he gives. So I just found myself, when I finished the show, I was like, I want to see more of this Nicholas guy. Like, what shows have you done? Then we found out about General Hospital. I was like, what is this? My guy in an interracial relationship. I was like, what? And for some reason, from what I've seen so far, this guy is always shirtless. So this guy clearly gyms from what I've stalked on Instagram. Again, another unhinged behavior. Yes, I stalked him. Fight me. Fight me. See, this is why we have a new crush on celebrities. His eyes. I'm like, wow. Pictures, the photo shoot. I was just like, Shonda, I think there's someone else you need to come and hire, because I think he'd be great in Bridgerton. I feel like these are the actors like we need to keep on the lookout for. I honestly want to see him in more films, and there's a show that he's in, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like really gothic and like demonic. Okay, I'm not gonna watch that. I saw him in a trailer and I was like, oh my god, he looks so like, ugh. But yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to tell you. This obviously no purpose, no, sorry, this may not add value. I know this is weird. I'm so sorry for sharing how I feel. And but Nicholas Chavez, you can absolutely get it. You are, oh my gosh, well done for your performance. Like, you as an actor, you were great. I'm seeing you in General Hospital, watching clips of Nicholas. I found myself there. You know when you're just like, I'm on just random videos. I'm that person at 11 before bed at nighttime watching random videos. There's something about his energy, and I just love the fact that, you know, he has a girlfriend, and you know that, and she's even been on set with him and supporting them. I'm just like, there's just something about him that's just so attractive. I'm here for it. So yeah, guys, Nicholas Chavez, you can absolutely get it. And that's it. That's me sharing that. I just thought, you know what, let me just, I just wanted to share that here, because that's the truth. That is honest the truth, and that's what I'm saying to all my friends and family. I thought, let me let you guys know. So he could absolutely get it. Comment your thoughts down below about what you thought about the Menendez brothers. I don't like the fact that they're calling them monsters, so it's unfortunate that they're part of that monster series, because I don't see them on the same level as Jeffrey Dahmer. That's another story for another day, because, you know, we can have that discussion later. But I'm talking about the actor Nicholas. He can absolutely get it. He can get it in a sense, yeah, get more movies. I want to see you in more movies. I want you to get all the opportunities. I want to keep seeing him rise and do all these films. Him and Thomas Doherty, I am just seeing them now across my freaking like screens. Like, Thomas Doherty is in Tell Me Lies, and that one, I saw it on Netflix, on Disney Plus for a while, and I was like, I'm not watching this. And then there's this YouTuber I follow. He's Australian. He was saying like, guys, this is an underrated show, and I went to go and watch it, and I was like, you know what, this show is actually underrated. I don't think it should be on Disney Plus, because it's so explicit, as in to the point, like, it's a lot of sex scenes. But Thomas Doherty comes in season 2, and seeing Thomas Doherty's journey from Descendants to I saw him a bit of Gossip Girl, but because I'm not really a fan of any spin-off or favourite shows of mine, because I feel like, why are you doing this? Vampire one that he did, and there was another one that was in Film Festival that he did, and now he's in Tell Me Lies. I also want another actor I want to continue to see shine. And honestly, these guys are good. I'm probably sure there's more people that we're waiting for. I just want to let you guys know that Nicholas Chavez can absolutely get it. I am so excited for him, and yeah, I don't know, call it what it is. I know I'm not the only one thinking it. I know other people are thinking it too, and I just thought I'll share because that boy makes me shy. And yeah, there's just something. I don't know if it's the eyes. Like, if I met him in person, I know I'd just be like, This is why I can never be an actor, because I know if he acted as my romantic lead, I would literally I would melt. And I probably will act very well, and they'll be like, oh, you're a good actor. But it's not because I'm acting, it's because it's the truth. I find you freaking attractive, so therefore I am acting well as your romantic lead. Duh. But do you know what I mean? Like, I just can't do that. Like, the same with Benedict. Like, all these people that have a relationship outside, like, you want me to act with you, I'll just be sad and depressed after. And you know, those moments, like, can you imagine? Let's not lie. Let's think about this, actually, because knowing myself, I would probably just be waking up in the morning and be like so excited. You know, like when there's a school trip, yeah, and they like, okay guys, you're going on a school trip. You don't go to bed, like, you don't wake up late. You wake up super early because you're going on a school trip, like, to have fun with your friends. It's the same thing here. You're going to work, and you know that the person you're going to be standing in front of and be with 24/7 is a crush of yours. You're going to be excited. You'll be like, yes guys, I'm excited to go to work. You won't be complaining because the guy that you're acting with is someone that's your type, or you're attracted to them. So imagine doing that, and then when the show ends, it's like, okay guys, bye. I'm going back to my girlfriend, or like or like premiere shows, and they bring their partner and they're just like, oh, okay, yeah, by the way, oh, this is my girlfriend, and you're just looking like, oh yes, reality has set in. We're actually not together. That's our character, but you got a girlfriend, and what am I? Be simping over you? Like, no, I can't do that. I will never do that. And that's why, guys, for those that are doing it, they are professionals. Those are the professionals. I am not a professional. I won't be. And because I don't believe in cheating, I don't believe in, you know, all that shady stuff. I believe in loyalty. I can never, you know, I just think I'll just stay away. Just stay away. Not that they will like you back, but still, it's just like, protect the heart. Anyway, guys, at this point, I'm rambling. I'm just gonna end the video there. I want to hear everyone's thoughts on this because I can't be the only one. And let me know what you thought of the show. I don't know how this ended up being a long video. This was supposed to be like very short, but here we are. Anyway, guys, toodles, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.